right, so for your last lesson today, you're going to do some lookbook. We're going to start with a video. We're going to be jumping around a bit, so just follow along with your books. You'll need your student book and your workbook. First, we're going to watch this video. So I'm going to share it. I think the sound will be much better today. It won't be kind of echoing because I just have it on the computer and not on the smartboard here. So let me share my screen. You can turn to page 64 in your student book and have this open so you can start working the first time I play the video. So first, you're going to match the countries with these 4 different festivals. So it's going to talk about 4 different festivals, one from Saudi Arabia, one from India, one from Japan, and one from Spain. Now, if you also want to start looking here the first time you watch the video, you can go ahead, or you can just enjoy the first time and then watch it again. But for this part, there's some sentences, and you need to match it to the correct festival. So one of them takes place at the end of winter. Check which one. Okay, so I'm going to, you should all have your lookbooks. So I'm going to put the video up nice and big so we can all see it, and you can just follow along in your workbook, okay? You can turn it up on your computer screen.
What's a popular festival in India?
A popular festival in India is the Holi festival. Some people call it the Festival of Colors.
When does it take?
Let me just go back a little bit. I know it's a little bit cut off, but that's Holi, H-O-L-I, India.
Holi festival. Some people call it the Festival of Colors.
When does it take place?
It takes place at the end of winter. It celebrates the beginning of spring.
What do people do during this festival?
The night before the festival, we light a big fire. Then, the next day, people go outside and throw colored powder on each other. It looks like paint. It's all different colors. Blue, yellow, pink. Everyone's laughing and running and dancing. It's lots of fun. Afterwards, at night, people visit their families and have a big meal with special food. Everyone loves the Holi festival.
What's a popular festival in Spain?
There's a great festival called Castells.
When does it take place?
The Castell season is from June to November.
So that's how that one's spelled, Castells.
And what do people do at Castells?
Well, Castells are human towers made from people. So teams of people climb on each other to make very tall towers. They're amazing. Some of my friends have done it, but I don't think I'd like to be one of the people at the top. It looks too scary.
What's a popular festival in Japan?
The Awadori festival. It's a dance festival. It's very exciting and popular. The most popular one is in Takashima City.
When does it take place?
It takes place in the summer, in August.
So what do people do at this festival?
They dance. There are lots and lots of dancers in colorful costumes. I really love the costumes. People go and watch the dances, or they can dance too if they want. Everyone can dance at the Awadori festival. In real grandmother, it's lots of fun.
What's a popular festival in Saudi Arabia?
The Trinadra festival.
It's fantastic. Tell me about it. When does it take place? What do people do at this festival?
Well, it takes place at the end of winter. It's once a year for 2 weeks. There are all sorts of things to do and see at the festival, like art, traditional dancing, food, history, and camel racing. Yes, camel racing. It's fantastic.
It sounds amazing.
It is. Each part of Saudi Arabia has an exhibition area at the festival, so you can see the art, learn about history, and try the food from different places around the country. The food is my favourite part of the festival. Oh, and also the camel racing.
Alrighty, so you can rewatch that as many times as you need to fill in these two parts here. So first matching which festival is in which country, and then you're going to match the correct sentence to the correct festival. Okay, so this last part says work in groups. Unfortunately, you're on your own right now, but I do want you to just write down the answers, short, quick answers to this. They don't need to be full sentences. What's a popular festival in Taiwan? Pick one. What time of the year is it? When does it take place? What do people do? And what can you see? Okay, they don't need to be long sentences. You can just quickly write a couple things. Okay? Okay, now we're going to flip back a page to this writing section. We're not going to do everything here, so please follow along. You don't need to do more than I'm asking you to do. So today the writing is about writing an advertisement. An advertisement is when you are trying to kind of sell something. You're trying to make something sound amazing so everyone wants to buy it or come to it. In this case, we're talking about festivals, so you want people to come and enjoy it. So first we're going to read this advertisement and answer some questions. So this is about the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. I'll read it to you here, and then you can write down the answers to the questions. The Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta takes place every fall in Balloon Fiesta Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in the US. So New Mexico is a state in the United States. It started in a parking lot in 1972 with just 13 hot air balloons and has become more and more popular every year. Now hundreds of beautiful, colorful balloons float in the clear blue sky above Albuquerque, and thousands of people come to watch and have fun at the festival every year. There are picnic tables and places to buy delicious food and drinks. So you can sit and enjoy a meal while you watch the fantastic show. If you want to take part in the fun, you can join a team and help to set up the balloons. Follow them and help them land. Don't miss this amazing show. It'll be a wonderful experience that you'll never forget. So let's look at this picture here. So it's not just talking about small balloons. These are big, hot air balloons at this balloon festival. So beautiful, colorful. You can see the bright, clear blue sky, like they said. So first things, just answer these two questions. How long has this fiesta been taking place? So you can find the date when it started. And where does it take place? City and state. Now, let's learn about how to write a good advertisement. And you guys are going to try one on your own. So let's look at this box. When we're giving information about an event, we say what the event is, when it's happening, where it's happening, and how to pay or where to get tickets. This is all information the consumer or the buyer needs to know in order for them to actually go, right? They want to know what it's about, when it is, where it is, how they can get tickets. We also use words to make the event sound exciting and interesting, so people will want to come. So in here, they put in a lot of descriptive adjectives that made it sound awesome. It made it sound like something you would want to go to. Delicious food and drinks, the clear blue sky, beautiful, colorful balloons. They're not just saying there's balloons in the sky, there's food and drinks. Just come. That would have made me want to come. Okay? So let's, yeah, you can do this part. Underline the information about where the event is. So find where, underline it. Circle the information about when it takes place. Find when, circle that, and check the words that make the event sound interesting and exciting. I already just said a couple of them. Look for those adjectives and just put a check mark by those in the text. So let's not do that. And you don't need to do this. We're going to go to the student book and you're going to write one from there. Okay? So you don't need to do those last two parts. Here we go. First, number one here, you're also not going to do that. What we're going to focus on is part 2 here. Now this has to do with a festival we read on Thursday. We read about on Thursday. So you're going to do this and this. That's it on this page. So you're going to write an advertisement for the Mistura Festival. So you're going to have to go back to page 60. I can show you what that one is real quick so we're not confused. Page 60. This one we read about yesterday, but remember I talked about 2 different ones here. So you're going to read about Mistura, which is the first part, the one that happened in Lima, Peru. So you can jump back here and find more information as you're writing. So have page 60 open as you have your workbook open to page 50. Zoom back in here. So what you're going to do, they've already given you a lot of the facts. You need to add the adjectives that are going to make people want to come. I want to zoom in. Not zoom in. Okay, there we go. So find the right information that will make your advertisement more interesting. So it told us all of this information: name, what is celebrated, how long, where it takes place, what time of the year. You need to add adjectives, verbs, and expressions to make this interesting. This fantastic festival is called Mistura. Okay, so look back in the reading, find adjectives, verbs, and expressions that make it sound cool and intriguing so people want to go. You're going to add your own ideas too. You're not just copying from the first page. Okay, so put as much as you want here, not just one for each. You can add lots of things for each thing. Then you're going to take all this information, you're going to use that positive language, the adjectives, verbs, and expressions to try to get people to come. So you're going to take all of this and put it into full sentences to try and get someone, the reader, to go to this festival. So you're going to want to make it sound as awesome as possible. Use all those positive words so people want to come. Okay, so it's all you need to do here. Part 2 and 3. And then you are finished for today. Okay? All right, any questions? Let me know. Otherwise, I will see you very soon at 6:45.